there.
The gold! The winning squad this year is none other than 777! Let's hear a few words from Blanc on 777's behalf.
Okay. Hello, everyone. Big shout out to all my fellow competitors for making this tournament such a blast. We had an amazing time and hope you did as well. May Tetraline always bask in good fortune.
C'est magnifique! And for the winners of this year's competition, I will be presenting them with the golden chip emblazoned with my visage!
Wow! Thank you, boss!
I'm sure you are familiar with the rules, no? Only one squad can hold this chip at any given time. Those who possess it will be able to demand a request from moi, which I will grant. So you absolutely must keep it safe, mon cher Blanc.
I will.
I wonder, is there anyone out there who can put a stop to 777 victorious streak? We will be back in 1 year's time with more fun in dissertation. Girls, as always, I eagerly await your dazzling improvements with the passage of time. And with that, mesdames and messieurs, the Tetra Golden Chip event has come to an end. I'm Mustang, Tetraline CEO. And all together now, entertainment!
Wow. Everyone really gets into this whole shindig. I ended up watching the entire thing without even realizing it.
Indeed, it appears to be quite enjoyable. Should we toss our hat in the ring next year?
No. If a pro maid were to join, the game would be too easy. 'Cause we'd totally win, you know? Besides, we're not hard up for cash anyway.
I guess you're right. Instead, let's be sure to check out next year's event.
That'd be great!
Bonjour, my lovely girls! It's that time of year again! It's none other than the Tetra Golden Chip Showdown!
Huh? Of course I'm fine. Just wait and see. I'm gonna bring this home for maid for you. No doubt about it.
Some of us live small, some of us never know what is outside.
Proceeding to target point.
Finish this up. Hello. Good morning. Huh? Oh, it's you, Soda. Good morning.
Oh, welcome, Soda. As you can see, our morning is anything but good so far.
Huh? Why? What's wrong? Now that Soda is here, I'll get straight to it. Made for you is in in seriously hot water. What? Why? What happened?
We've been stretching ourselves awfully thin these past few months to hold various events. But as you may already be aware, the Maid Cafe's clientele still remains the same. As a result, our profit margins have gone down.
And we don't have enough capital to continue operating the cafe. We scrounged up every last credit we could get from my piggy bank and Aid's secret stash. But we'll still barely make it through to next month.
What? Then, what do we do now? Are we going to have to close the cafe? I am looking into getting a loan as a last resort, but I'm not sure. This can't be. I can check if I've got any money saved up.
What's this?
Considering we all got a notification at once, I'd say it's probably from our group chat. Let's see. Oh my! It's not from our group chat, but Tetraline's.
A notification for the Tetra Golden Chip event?
It's that time already? We were rather busy last year, and so participating didn't quite cross our minds. All we did was spectate. Hold on. This is it! We should participate this year! If we win, Boss will grant us one wish. We can ask for some financial support for the cafe! Do you think that's feasible? Considering we'd be up against 777, who's renowned for their unbroken string of victories.
That may be, but we're professional maids. We'll be able to beat them easily, especially in things like origami folding, which I'm really good at.
That's right! Besides, it's not like we have anything to lose. If we don't win, then at least we tried. Who knows? We could end up working a miracle. I suppose that is indeed the case.
Okay. Shall we give this notification a proper once-over? Okay, let's go over the rules for participating first. Teams must consist of 3 members, 1 team leader, and 2 other members. Teams can only consist of NIKKEs from Tetraline. Teams do not have to consist solely of members from a single squad. But in the event such a team wins, the team leader will receive the golden chip. However, one thing of note is that only 1 member of any given squad can be a team leader. That's all.
I'm not sure I quite follow that last point. Let me try to put it another way. Let's say I form a team with 2 NIKKEs from another squad and appoint myself as the team leader. You and Coco may join other teams as members, but you can't take on the team leader role. Ah, I get it now. This way, each squad can only have 1 representative in the competition. Isn't it simpler to form teams with members in the same squad? In theory, yes. But there are some squads with less than 3 members. Moreover, forming teams with other squad members can potentially give you a strategic advantage. However, someone can pretend to be an ally, only to obstruct our efforts for their own squad. Oh, right!
There are loads of strategies that can be implemented.
In our case, though, we're pretty fortunate. Since we have exactly 3 members. Cocoa could be the leader, while Aid and I will round out the team.
Soda?
Yes?
Unfortunately, I don't think it's going to be possible for all of us to be on the same team.
Huh? Why not?
One of us has to stay here to run the cafe. According to this notification, participants must stay at Coin Rush for a few days. We can't leave the cafe unattended for that long.
Oh, You're right. Keeping the maid cafe open takes top priority. Well, since you're the head maid, Cocoa, I guess we don't have a choice. Aid and I will have to do our best without you. The only question is, who should we ask to join us?
Forgive me, Soda, but I believe it is incumbent upon me to remain and assist in managing the cafe.
Huh? You too?
If we leave one person to handle a 3-person job, there's no way things will run smoothly. If Coco tends to the customers and cooks the food, I should be able to manage the rest, but just barely. However, the prospect of obtaining the golden chip remains slim, and we can't afford to jeopardize the cafe for such an uncertain outcome.
So, that means...
You can represent Maid for you in the Tetra Golden Chip event, Soda.
What? Me? By myself?
You won't be going it alone. You'll be with 2 other teammates.
But I don't have any other friends.
You yourself mentioned that we had nothing to lose by giving it a try, didn't you?
Yeah, I did, but...
We're sorry to dump all this into your lap. If it's all too overwhelming, you don't have to do it.
Okay. I'll do what I can.
Really?
Honestly, Soda, you don't have to force yourself into this if you don't want to.
No, I want to. I want to do my part in protecting this place. So let me give it a shot. I'm not 100% sure I'll be able to do it, but I'll give it my best.
Soda!
You're the best, Soda. You're truly a professional maid. I'm so proud of you.
That's right. We'll do our best on our end here as well. As for the rest, I'll leave it in your capable hands.
Good luck.
Have no fear, you guys. I've got this in the bag. I talked to Big Game back there. But what in the world should I do now?
What should the first target be? Preparing.
An apple a day keeps the raptures away.
Master, are you sleeping? Yes, it's me. Is it okay if I come in for a bit? Sorry to disturb you so late. Actually, Master... Yup. I've been wandering around all day, but everyone has already formed their teams. Or they're not interested in participating, so I'm having a hard time finding teammates. So I wanted to ask... Perhaps... you would be interested in joining my team? Yeah! Right here, in the fine print. It says, one team member can consist of an individual of one's choosing. I guess Cocoa and Aid didn't catch that bit. If I I can't find enough team members. The maid cafe is done for. Cocoa and Aid are counting on me. They are. All of these events have put us in the red big time. With things as they are, we can continue to operate the cafe for a month, max. But I know this is a big ask, and I don't want to force your hand. I was just wondering if you could possibly help. Yeah? Oh my gosh! Really? Thank you, Master! I'll really give it my all, I promise! I'll clean the commander's room right now! And give you a whole bunch of coupons for the maid cafe as well! It's a bit of a last-minute plan, but I was planning on hanging out in front of Coin Rush tomorrow. That's what I was going to do if you had said no. The registration starts tomorrow, so I figured some people who are curious or had an interest in the competition might show up. If you don't have anyone particular in mind, why don't we head over to Coin Rush tomorrow and see who we can recruit? Great! I'll see you there tomorrow. Alright, I'll be right back. I've got to go get my cleaning tools. Don't worry, I'll be quiet and leave once I'm done cleaning.
Hot stuff coming through! I got it! When it comes to dominating the competition, nothing beats cold hard cash.
Oh my goodness! Look at all these people! It's enough to make you dizzy. Me neither. Shall we head in?
It's okay. Huh? High roller. It's been a while. I was wondering when I was going to see you next. To be honest though, this isn't really the best timing. We're accepting applications for a big event from today, so it's busier than usual. If you're looking to play some games, you might have to wait a few days. Really? Oh, I see. You two must have read the fine print on the notification. Oh dear, the bunnies are going to be so green with envy. Nothing. At any rate, I suppose Soda is to be the team leader? Have you signed up yet?
Not yet. We've not found our third team member yet.
That might be tough. The reason we changed the rules on team formations was to dissuade the same members from forming the usual teams, which has always resulted in the same winners year after year. However, it doesn't appear to have changed as much as I hoped. You might have better luck looking for someone who initially didn't intend to participate. However, they might inherently lack the drive to be in a competition like this.
My gosh! Gravity! I was told I might find you here. Turns out, it's true.
Alice, you're still here?
Mm-hmm. Thanks for your help before, by the way. Although I didn't end up finding the black or white rabbit, I did find Rabbity.
I found her poking around here despite the fact she was getting pushed around by the crowd. So I asked what she was looking for. She told me she was looking for 2 rabbits.
A black one and a white one, to be precise. I was told I'd be able to find them if I came here.
I figured she was referring to Blanc and Noir, but they would never show their faces in such a crowded situation like this. So I turned her away since there was no chance she'd see them today. Therefore, I'm not entirely sure what she's still doing here.
The queen needed something, so I tagged along. She's off taking care of something on her own, so I was just looking around. Speaking of, now that I got to fill my rabbit quota, I should probably head back to the queen. Yes, Rabbity? You bet I am! I'd love to meet them more than anything! A game?
Hold on. Master, don't tell me.
I'd be honored! Not only do I get to meet the white and black buddies, I get to play a game as well? That sounds like a blast! Oh, right. I do have to get back to the queen, though. Whoa, really? So, I'm going to get to play with Rabbity? And Twinkling Bunny?
What did you just call me?
Twinkling Bunny! 'Cause you're so resplendent.
Well, I guess that is fitting. Considering I'm all about making my surroundings sparkly clean. I really appreciate you saying that. I think we're gonna get along just fine, you and I.
I think so too.
I'm glad to see that you've got yourself a complete team. Let me take you to the registration desk. Follow me, please.
The sooner we're done here, the sooner I can go shopping. Reloading.
I need to protect you no matter what happens.
Yeah.
Time for an injection. Still hurt?
Double-hole shot!
It's showtime with Noir and Blanc. Jackpot! I got too excited. An apple a day keeps the raptures away. Thanks a bunch, Rouge. You made the process a real cinch.
Don't mention it. Just don't forget to bring that rabbit-shaped badge you received when you registered.
So, what kind of game are we playing here anyway?
Sorry, but we can't reveal that until the day of the event. Last time? What do you mean? Oh, I remember now. Are you talking about Noir and Blanc's lucky kiss? Unfortunately, since actually competing ourselves this time, we can't help you. However, you know our greatest strength better than anyone else. That's right. Luck. If you could somehow find a way to turn that luck in your favor. It could become quite a close game, don't you think? Good luck to you all, then.
Yeah! Thank you!
Thanks!
Should we head back, Master? Huh? Master?
Rabbity?
Okay! Huh? What do you mean by that? I should have figured.
I'm just following your lead, Rabbity.
This is our lucky color this month. It's a wonderfully subtle and soft shade of green, don't you think?
Yes, it's so pretty.
Master? Is this what you had in mind? Don't tell me your entire plan is just...
I should let you know that we have a special offer on these lucky bracelets. If you buy 2, you'll get a 10% discount.
Holy moly! They're more expensive than I thought they'd be. Huh?
I just received a message from an unfamiliar number. Congratulations! You received a lucky letter. Send it to your friends within the next 4 days before it expires.
Don't worry about that. It's just spam. Huh? Why are there so many people on this street?
Wow, you're right. This place is packed.
Wow. It's an exhibition that you can only see once a year. What a coincidence.
You're right. I'm glad I took a day off today.
Yeah, lucky us. I'll take a photo and upload it to my socials. The line doesn't seem to be moving, though.
What? Okay. Let's go, Alice.
Okay.
My goodness. The sun has already set.
I'm not sure what that was all about, but it sure was fun.
Okay.
I'm game if everyone else is.
Huh? Cosplay store?
All right. Let's go.
Master, I don't necessarily have any objections to wearing this, but do you really think it'll be useful?
What do you think? Does it look good on me? You think so? It even comes with bunny ears. Kinda makes me want to hop around. You're not done yet, Twinkling Bunny?
I'm coming out now. It's a bit of a struggle since it's a few sizes too small. What do you think? Do I look okay?
Whoa! You really are shining now! You've become the brightest bunny of them all!
Aw, thanks, Alice. You look really cute, too. You're like an adorable baby bunny.
These outfits are so fluffy and soft.
Oh, yeah. This is more than enough. Master, Alice, I want to thank you both. It's only because of you that I was able to participate in this event. Whatever the outcome is,
Huh? Oh. So, winning first place is our goal? In that case, I'll do my best. If we work together, we'll be able to do this no problem. You're right. With you two by my side, I can do this. I've got to keep my head held high. For the sake of the Maid Cafe. And to make you both proud. First place is going to be mine. Let's do this. Position okay. Starting right away. Performing reload sequence. When it comes to dominating the competition, nothing beats. Whoa! I thought there were already tons of folks when we signed up. But that was nothing compared to this crowd. No kidding. Where are we supposed to go?
Hey, you guys! Over here! You can enter from this side. Only participants are allowed inside. Do you have the rabbit-shaped badge you received when you registered as a participant? If you do, then yes. So long as you wear that, none of you will have any problems entering.
All right, I'll go in first. Yoo-hoo!
Don't mention it. Have fun out there.
Phew. It's a relief that only participants are allowed inside. Yeah, it's nice not getting jostled around all the time. Whoa, check that out! There's something in there that's sparkling like crazy! Huh? Is that Mustang's golden ship? Holy crap, it's the actual coin! If we can get our hands on that, we can save the Maid Cafe from going under. Where do you think the black and white bunnies are? I want to meet them ASAP! Whoa, really? I'm so excited! What about you, Twinkling Bunny? I'm right there with you. I'm excited and nervous all at the same time.
Bonjour, my lovely girls! And a warm welcome to all those who have come to see the spectacle! Say, entertainment! We're back again for another year of fun and games! That's right, it's the one and only Tetra Golden Chip Showdown! This time around, we've gone all out and prepared special room for all participants! So, everyone, be my guest! Feast, revel, and frolic to your heart's content at Coin Rush!
It's getting real now.
Wow, what a presentation!
The first game will commence tonight. Until then, take the time to get to know everyone around you. And familiarize yourself avec Coin Rush. Feel free to quench your thirst with some of our delicious beverages as well. All right then. Until I return, enjoy your free time and always remember, until more!
Boss always knows how to make an entrance.
I didn't get to see either of the bunnies.
I'm sure you'll be able to see them in the evening when the game starts.
You think so?
Of course!
Alright. Then I'll have to be patient, I guess.
Yeah! Oh, right! What should we do until the game begins?
The second floor?
Yeah, it's massive, and all these flashing lights make it hard to figure out where to start.
Flashing lights? These lights may be dazzling, but they don't hold a candle to you!
Oh, wow! Thank you for saying that! And maybe dig up some juicy details about the other teams. That's a good idea.
Oh, so I get to wander around and explore with you guys? Yippee! I'm so happy!
We can also keep an eye out for the black and white bunnies at the same time.
Can we really? Ah, this is so exciting!
Wow! This must be where everyone comes for their gaming fix.
I'm not too sure, but it definitely looks interesting. Next time I should come here with Queen.
Huh? I think I see someone gaming. She must be a participant as well, right? Hmm? I'd recognize that voice anywhere. Hey there, newbie.
Watson? It's you! Well, well. Look who decided to pop up out of nowhere. This is a most interesting turn of events. This calls for my powers of deduction. The fact that Watson is here means he must be participating in the upcoming event. But that can't be possible since he's neither a part of Tetra nor a NIKKE. Therefore, the only conclusion is that Watson has trespassed into this area. What do you think of my deduction, Axia? It is precisely as I expected. Now's not the time for games, but for gathering intel on the other teams.
I'm afraid you're off base. You can have a team member who is neither affiliated with Tetra nor a NIKKE.
Huh? Is that so? Very well then. considering these new clues, I can only deduce that these three before me are on the same team. What say you, Exia?
Well, I think you're pointing out the obvious at this point. You can at least try to guess who the team leader is.
All right then. I've got it! Soda has a puzzled expression on her face, while Alice appears more at ease. Therefore, I conclude that Alice is the team leader. What say you? Oh dear, did I guess incorrectly?
As you can see, we are playing a game.
We were about to move around to gather information on the other teams.
Hold up. Isn't it supposed to be one team leader and 2 additional members? Where's your 3rd team member?
You see, Exia? They're trying to gather intel on us.
She is on the 1st floor. All the heat coming from the machines made her feel uncomfortable.
How can you reveal such precious information to them?
What's the point of being so secretive about it? They'll see who she is when the match starts anyway.
Oh, right. Then they must have come here to obtain other information from us. All sorts of incidents are bound to happen at this kind of event. So, being a detective, I've come here to conduct a preliminary investigation of the crime scene to be.
I'm here because I think games are fun.
Gotcha! Well, we came here to win! Ooh, amazing! I hope it works out for you. Thanks!
Wait, does that mean you two don't care about winning? Novel and I aren't particularly bothered about it, but our team leader on the 1st floor probably cares a great deal. She practically begged us to join her.
Gravity! Can we go over there? Are you going to explore other areas? If you happen to see anything suspicious, be sure to let me know.
Will do. Good luck to you, Exia. And good luck to you too with your investigation novel. Wow. Nice. They even have welcome drinks here. According to this note, each participant can enjoy a glass. And the drink is supposed to be sweet and sour.
Sounds delicious! Let's try it!
It's lovely.
So sour! I'm salivating!
You can also order whatever drink you'd like from the bar over there. I'm sure there's something there Alice would be a fan of.
Only one person would address us with such a sweet voice.
Don't be ridiculous. What? How? I never thought I'd see you here.
Hey, tired.
Of course, this could be an excellent opportunity to give Black Typhoon a new makeover.
What are you talking about? We already agreed that we'd make a sparring arena inside the cafe.
No, king-sized bed.
Oh gosh, here we go again.
Me, leader.
You may be the squad leader, but I'm the team leader for this event.
Huh? I thought I was the team leader. Bummer.
I'm leader.
I can't with you two.
Excuse me.
What? What do you want?
Can you tell me what you're drinking? It looks delicious.
Yeah, they don't look sour at all. They smell super sweet.
Very nice. You two have a good eye for quality. I'm drinking sugar coffee with just the right amount of sugar added.
What are you talking about? They're clearly asking about the milk coffee that I'm drinking. The milk is what gives it that creamy smoothness.
Cream coffee. Lots of cream. Sweet, smooth, the best.
I think I'll try the cream coffee.
Good choice.
I'm a big fan of dairy, so I'll go for a milk coffee.
Very smart. Here you are.
I knew I could count on your impeccable taste, partner. By the way, partner, are you teamed up with these two? Is that so? The thrill of competition where men and women go head-to-head in close quarters. How exciting.
Well, we have no intention of pulling any punches, so this competition will be done fair and square. The three of you will have to bring your A game.
Okay, you're here to win after all.
Very nice. I like your determination. You must be the team leader.
Actually, I'm the team leader.
Oh, really? Then you have to be more confident. You can't be shriveling in the corner like that.
Okay. Oh, sure, I suppose.
Sounds good.
Are you all heading back down? If I drink from the same cup that you took a sip from, would that be considered as indirect kissing?
Would you shut your yap? Anyway, see you all later.
Huh? Oh, yeah, of course. Coin Rush sure seems like a fun and exciting place. And so big. Thanks for accompanying me, you guys.
I had fun too. I'm still a bit bummed that I didn't get to see the black and white bunnies. I thought for sure we'd run into one of them.
Hold on. I think I see bunny ears in front of the stage over there. Do you think it might be them?
Huh? Where? Oh my gosh, you're right! It's them!
Who am I supposed to fight in this outfit?
This battle's finished. Moving on.
Oh, hi, Coach.
Commander, are you participating in the competition too? No, I'm here as a member of the medical staff. We don't want anyone getting injured after all. I'm not sure.
As for me, I'm participating. Epinel and Rumani aren't terribly interested in this kind of thing, so I asked Protocol to join me. I want to win this thing so I can ask for a portable air conditioner. It's like a sauna in here.
I see. My goodness, so many people have shown up.
Wowzer! Slippery Bunny and Dr. Bunny! When did you two become rabbits?
You mean the clothes? Oh, it's so sweltering in here that I was drenched in sweat just moments after arriving. So I went to ask if they could turn on the AC. Instead, they recommended that I wear this outfit. This outfit is designed for Blanc and Noir to beat the heat, since they always perform under scorching stage lights. They're definitely way cooler than what I was wearing before, I'll tell you that much. I guess there's nothing I can do about this heat, though.
As for me, I just wore it to brighten the mood. I think it's the perfect outfit for someone working at Coin Rush. What do you think? Does it look good on me?
You look fantastic! Oh boy, so many rabbits everywhere!
Come to think of it, you two are wearing the same outfit too.
Oh yes, that's right. Master gave us these outfits because they're bestowed with good luck.
You look great. Anyway, I would like to emphasize once more the importance of safety to everyone. Whatever game you end up playing, be safe and don't get yourself hurt out there. We've set up a temporary infirmary inside, so if you feel unwell or out of sorts, just head over there.
Will do!
So, Soda, you're the team leader, right?
That's right. I know I may not look it, but I am.
All right. Give it your all, everyone. I'll be cheering you all on. Anyway, it seems like it's about to start soon, so I'll head inside.
See you later!
If Mary said the competition is about to start, then that means...
Hello again! Free time is up now! Did everyone make good use of your time? Next, I would like everyone to gather in the main hall! Très bon! Now, before we start the game, allow me to present the winners from last year, the 777 squad. Come on out, my lucky girls!
Hello. I'm the Lucky Bunny Blanc.
And I'm the Lucky Bunny. Noir.
Hello, I'm your game master, Rouge.
Allow me to explain the rules of this Golden Ship Showdown. The games we have prepared will be played by all the teams, on exception of 777. The games will be conducted in an elimination tournament. This will continue until only one team is left, at which point they will have the honor of challenging the 777 squad. The final game remains a mystery to everyone, even those in 777. The team leader of whichever group wins the final game will be given the key. Oh, thanks. What's all this talk about a key all of a sudden? I can already hear the questions formulating in your minds. So let me explain. As you can all see, there is a display with the golden ship in front of the principal stage. The key which can open this display is the very same key which will be bestowed upon the winner.
Ah, I get it.
Whoever receives that key will be able to open the display and claim the golden chip. Which team will have the honor of challenging us? Only time will tell.
I'll be waiting for you and cheering you all on.
We wish you all the best of luck.
Oh, it's them! It's really them! If we win, we get to see them up close, right?
Yes, that's right.
Alright, then I'll do whatever I can do to win! I want to get photo together with them more than anything!
Let's do our best. Everyone!
And with that, mesdames and messieurs, let the games commence! First up, we have...
My heart is gonna leap out of my chest!
the obstacle course!
Oh no, we're so screwed.
Seriously? Lucky!
I thought it would be a game that might require some thinking, but that's not the case at all.
Are we going to have a race? Sounds like fun!
Since this is the premiere game, we've prepared something light as a warm-up. Each member of the team will run a lap around the main hall with the baton before passing it to their next teammate. The first team to finish wins. And this should go without saying, but the slowest team is disqualified. As for which team you will be facing, you may check the tournament bracket here. And this should go without saying, but the slowest team is disqualified.
Boss, I have a question.
I already know what it will be, and no. You're not authorized to ride Black Typhoon during the race.
Oh.
You're not authorized to ride Black Typhoon during the race.
I have a question as well. Didn't you say this is an obstacle course? Where are the obstacles?
Une belle question indeed. Permettez-moi to show you right now.
Wowzer! This is way more epic than I thought it'd be.
How fascinating!
I shouldn't mention that if you collide with or stumble over a hurdle, c'est an elimination instant 10! Everybody understand? Excellent! Then please decide on the order in which your team will run. I'll give you 5 minutes.
What order do you think we should run in, Master?
Ah, darn. We got a bye? Too bad. I was looking forward to running.
That's fine with me. It would have been meaningless to run without Black Typhoon.
We're up against Talentum. It won't be easy. All right.
Okay! Oh, me! I'm a huge fan of running! And since I'm in full-on rabbit mode today, I feel like I can hop and run faster than ever!
I'm not really confident when it comes to running. Okay, sounds good. Are you okay with going up first, Alice?
Sure! I'm all about running. Can I start now?
Not yet. You've got to stand over there and wait until they give you the signal to start. Also, when you're running, make sure to hold on to this baton tightly. After completing one lap, you need to pass it on to me.
Alright. Got it.
Hey, rookie. Did you see the bracket?
So we're going head-to-head right at the very beginning.
Oh boy, so you're who we're going up against? That's great! I'm so happy! Which order are you running in, Alice? Me? I'm going up first. Aw, darn. It would have been nice if we could have run against each other. I decided to run last. Really? That's even better!
Okay, your 5 minutes are up. We will now proceed here in order according to the bracket. All right, please stand on the starting line.
Bring it home, Alice!
Ready, set, go!
Here! Ah!
Game over!
Ouch!
Master! Rupee! Are you okay?
Oh my goodness! You're not hurt, are you, sweetie? Well, that's a relief. Hold on. Since we both fell, who won? I almost forgot. Don't worry, Lupins. I know I must have given you quite a scare just now. But I'm perfectly fine, so don't worry. If anything, rather than being injured, I'm more afraid of being scolded by Dala and Jan. Of course I was! My fans want to see me run! Unfortunately, I took a tumble as soon as Jan gave me the baton, so I didn't get to show them much.
What did you say? Who wanted to see what?
Huh? You were really booking it out there, Jan.
You bet I was. Unfortunately, due to a certain someone, it didn't amount to much of anything.
So what's the result?
Why don't you get up and see for yourself?
Well...
Master, take my hand.
Sacre bleu! We have 2 players who have fallen at once! It happened in the blink of an eye! Fortunately, we were able to review the replay instantaneously thanks to the cameras we've set up. Care to explique to the people, Rouge?
Certainly. We've installed cameras to film and repurpose your performances into a coin rush game. The application covered this, so we won't be fielding any questions about it. Let's summarize what occurred. First, Soda lost her grip on the baton. Commander then turned around in order to grab the baton, thus colliding with the selfie stick that Rupee was holding. At that exact moment, Rupee tripped on the hurdle, which caused both of them to fall.
Our final verdict is thus. As the selfie stick is what first made contact with the hurdle, Rupee's team is disqualified!
We won! Oh boy, I'm in big trouble.
And with that, our first game is terminated! The eliminate team may choose to stay and spectate or leave the area. Before the second game starts tomorrow, you all have some free time to enjoy. I should also mention that this obstacle course has been reconstructed in the game zone on the second floor, where it can be replayed at your leisure. We hope you find it intriguing. I hope you all have an exceptional night at Coin Rush. And tell demos!
I'm so sorry, sweetie. I didn't mean to hit you with my selfie stick. You're not hurt, are you?
Apologizing to him is all well and good, Rupee.
Don't you have anything to say to us?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know this would happen.
What's done is done. I'm just glad no one got hurt.
I'm leaving you to calculate the damages caused by this incident. We hardly expected to be eliminated in the first round.
Aren't you being a bit harsh? None of this would have happened if you just agreed to film me.
We were running in the race as well. Why would I have had time to film you? Let's move on from this. Don't piss me off any more than you already have.
This wasn't a solo competition, but a team effort, Rupee. Running out there with a selfie stick was beyond foolish.
You're right.
Now, the three of you can discuss this elsewhere. Commander, would you come over here for a moment? Yes.
I'll come along too. Me too. Alrighty.
Okay. Please be careful.
Position okay. Starting right away. I got it!
Time for an injection. Still hurt?
Not the rolling shot!
It's showtime with Noir and Plum. Get lost, germs.
Guess this makes me a good luck charm.
Engaging the enemy. This battle's finished. Moving on.
Now, please take off your shirt. You had quite a fall out there, so I presume you must still be in a fair bit of pain. Poke. I'm sure you felt that, right? Now take off your shirt so I can check your injuries. I want to make sure there aren't any underlying issues. Let's see. I don't see any major damage. Just a moment. There does seem to be a minor muscle injury from the impact. It shouldn't pose a problem for daily activities, but you should avoid anything strenuous, or they might aggravate the injury. As your doctor, my recommendation is that you bow out of the game here. I knew you would say that. Very well. Then promise me one thing, that you won't push yourself too hard. You better keep your promise. For now, I'll wrap you with the pressure bandage to mitigate the pain. Is it because you're afraid Soda and Alice might get worried seeing you like that? That's why you insisted on coming to see me on your own. Fine. I'll wrap it so that it won't be obvious to the naked eye. It might end up getting worse if I don't address it at all. I don't know the details, but the fact that they felt it was necessary for me to be here should tell you something. Just a moment. You mean this bunny costume? It's not uncomfortable by any means, but it does feel a bit plain. In fact, I find it quite comfortable since there's not much material to get in the way. I'm even considering wearing this back at the hospital since a kid like Alice is also such a fan of it. Just kidding. That should do the trick with your bandage. I've wrapped them quite thinly, so they shouldn't be noticeable. This goes without saying, but you should refrain from using your left shoulder too much. You've got to keep your promise not to overexert yourself. If you continue to feel pain or discomfort, be sure to see me straight away.
Initiating engagement sequence.
When it comes to dominating the competition,
Is everything okay, Master? Why did Mary call you over so suddenly? You're not injured, are you?
what? Nobody's hurt? Where? Are you in a lot of pain? That's a relief.
I'm sorry, Master. It's all my fault. None of this would have happened if I'd held on to the baton.
Sweetie is right. If the blame should be pinned on anyone, it should be me. Hey, Golden Bunny! Hi, Alice. I heard you were sent to the infirmary. Are you sure you're okay? Okay, good. I just got back from getting chewed out by Dala and Jan. I didn't consider how dangerous it would be carrying around that selfie stick during the race. So, I want to apologize to you all once again. It's okay. On that note, I've decided to remain here and cheer you all on. Yep. Aw, be nice. Sure, it's true that continuing to stream is important, but honestly, I think it's way more fun to stay in here and cheer for a team. Don't you agree? However, that means you all have to win first place for me, okay? You betcha! Don't worry, we've got this in the bag! I like your confidence. Why are you so intent on winning? So that I can see the black and white bunnies! I want to get a photo together with them! Alright then. You all have got to win so that Alice gets her precious group photo. And Soda can get what she wants as well. I'll be on the sidelines, cheering you all on. Good luck! Thank you! Oh man, I'm stuffed. The food was simply scrumptious.
I know, right? I've never eaten such a luxurious meal. Let's see. Our room is over here. Oh my! What a pretty room!
The bed is massive! Are we all supposed to sleep in it together?
You're right. There's only... Huh? One bed?
Ooh, and it's so soft. Come and lie down, you guys!
That's okay. I actually prefer sleeping on the floor. Absolutely not. I can't let you sleep on the floor.
Huh? Both of you are gonna sleep on the floor? Why? There's more than enough space on the bed. Alright then. I'll take the floor too. I wanna sleep with you guys.
Huh? Don't you think it'll be a little strange for all of us to be sleeping on the floor when there's a big bed right in front of us?
Why don't we all just share the bed then? Yahoo! I want to sleep in the middle! And squeeze it nice and tight between you two.
Sure, that's a great idea.
Ugh, you idiot! Perfect shot!
Bastard, how do you reload again? Reloading. Time for an injection. Still hurt?
Oh, that was easy. Gravity? Did you sleep well?
Are you both up? Good morning!
Good morning, Twinkling Bunny.
Yeah, I woke up earlier and have been tidying up. The place was so clean that there wasn't much to do. But I figured that a day had passed and some dust might have gathered.
Whoa, this place is sparkling clean.
While I was cleaning, I made a promise to myself. I'm not going to make mistakes during the competition.
That's fantastic! I'll make the same promise to myself as well.
All right!
Let's do this!
Who am I supposed to fight in this outfit?
Yeah.
An apple a day keeps the raptures away.
Wow, everyone's already here! I think we may be the last ones.
Huh? I see Rouge over there as well. It looks like she is speaking with some people. Do you think something is going on?
Ooh, the white and black bunny's friend! Do you think they'll be over there? Let's go check it out!
Okay.
Is there really no other way? Hey, pal. Well, Prima withdrew from the competition. Yeah, she said Coin Rush has lots of good nap spots. So she decided to sleep instead of participating in the competition. I knew it! No wonder she was so cooperative on the first day.
It'd be a shame for the team to withdraw. So, we were discussing if there was any way we could stay in the game. It's not like we were disqualified, so we'd hate to have to bow out now.
According to the rules, if a player drops out or is injured, they can be replaced by someone else. However, you'd have to find a replacement before the second game begins.
Seriously? This entire area is filled with other participants. So how are we supposed to find a new team member that quickly?
That's not true! There's someone here who isn't involved in the competition.
What? Who?
Dr. Bunny!
Come again?
Oh, you mean Mary? I don't see any problem with that on our end. At any rate, the most important thing is whether she's willing to do it.
Seems like you're discussing something interesting.
So, what do you think, Mary?
Well, I don't really have much to do while the games are underway. Also, if someone were to sustain an injury out there, I'd be in a better position to help them straight away. I'm no athlete, though. I'm afraid I'd only end up dragging you all down.
It's okay. We'll be disqualified without you, so something is better than nothing.
Exactly. Just participating in the first place will be doing us a huge solid.
Really? Well, since you asked, I suppose I can join you.
Yes, thank you! If we win, you'll be entitled to Frima's share of the winnings. Of course.
Glad to have you on the team.
Thanks for having me.
All right, we'll make it official then. Mary will replace Frima.
C'est bon! Thank you, Rouge! Bonjour, everyone! Le changement in team formations is also part of the charm of this event, as it opens up all lots of possibilities. Now that it looks like you've terminated your discussion, let us move on to the second game. Let's go! What do we have in store for you all this time? It's none other than the NIKKE Whack-A-Mole!
Whack-a-mole? Is that the one where you use a hammer to bonk moles that pop up? So what exactly is the NIKKE version of it?
Oh, those are some big holes. I reckon Rabbity can crawl through them if he wants to.
In this game, two teams will take turns playing offensive mode or defensive mode. The leader of the offensive team will be given a hammer, while the members of the defending team will go into the box trio. A serious heart attack! The moles in this game will be none other than yourselves. Hitting other team members will earn you points, while hitting anything else will cost you points. The team with the inferior score at the end of the round will be eliminated. Also, if you stay in one hole for too long or do not leave the game after being hit, that will also result in a point deduction for your team.
Oh no! I'm the team leader. Does that mean I'm the one who has to hit them with the hammer? How am I supposed to do that? I know it's not a real hammer, but still, won't it hurt? Isn't there anyone else who can do this?
I'm sorry, but the rules expressly forbid it.
Oh man.
The first team to play will be Team Soda and Team Milk. Soda, prepare to start whacking! As for the rest of you, get into the box!
What? We're starting right now?
What? This sounds like it'll be fun. Good luck.
Thanks.
Ready, set, go! There's not much time left! Will the game end with an unremarkable score?
Oh man. What? Oh dear. This is bad. I'm stuck. Are you okay?
You've got a weapon!
What? They're right, you know. Since I'm stuck, I won't be able to disappear down the hole. So if you give me a few good whacks, you'll be able to get a bunch of points. But won't I end up hurting you? Oh, don't worry about that. It's just a game, you know. You're not going to hurt me. I guess so, but still. Oh, jeez. I'm sorry.
Okay, that concludes the game!
Sorry, everyone. I didn't plan on getting stuck.
It's okay. None of us could have predicted that would happen. However,
What?
it's nothing.
I'm assuming we got quite a few points deducted since you hung around that one hole for a while. Milk, are you good with a hammer?
You bet I am. I'll give it all I've got.
Time's up! These results are plus interessant. The team which will be eliminated only lost by a single point.
Oh no! We must be the ones who got eliminated. The other team racked up a whole bunch of points. Whereas we hardly got any because of me. I'm sorry, everyone. I guess.
Do you reckon that's how it's gonna go down? Milk?
Well, regardless of the outcome, we did our best, and that's what counts. Let's just wait and see.
It's with a heavy heart that I must announce that the team which has been eliminated is none other than Team Milk! Despite the fact that Milk was admirably speedy with the hammer, unfortunately, the points deducted due to Mary getting stuck had an impact significant on the score. It's a shame, but it looks like it's game over for them.
Oh my.
Okay! With that, our second game has come to an end! Those who have been eliminated are free to stay and spectate or leave the area. Our third game begins tomorrow! But until then, feel free to amuse yourself! And most importantly, don't forget to have a good time! Entertainment!
We won! We won! Aren't we lucky? We won! We won!
Inside, take a seat when you feel
How am I supposed to fight in this outfit?
Time for an injection. Still hurt.
Reloading! Double shot!
It's showtime with Noir and Plum.
Last year's fashion! Time to go! Well, that was easy.
I'm sorry, you guys. I got too excited and ended up sticking my entire upper body out of the hole.
It's alright. We appreciate that you did everything you could.
Yeah, what she said.
Thank you for saying that. Then I'll head back to the infirmary. Why don't we grab dinner together if you're still around later?
Sure, let's do that. Yes? What is it?
You all did great.
Excuse me? What did you just say?
I just wanted to say that you all did a great job out there.
Huh? Why are you coming over here to tell us that?
It's just... I think it's a real shame that your team was eliminated after you all put in so much effort.
If you feel so bad about it, why didn't you volunteer to get eliminated in our stead?
Settle down, Milk. You're getting a bit heated.
Fine. Since you came all the way over here, let me ask you something. Why are you participating in this event?
Me? Well, the maid cafe isn't doing so well. Unless something changes, we'll most likely have to close down by next month.
Seriously? Considering the fact that your livelihood is about to close down, you sound awfully casual about it. To think we lost to someone like that. Us being eliminated isn't really that important. In fact, I'd say we did pretty darn good considering we had Mary as a last-minute replacement. I'm perfectly happy with our performance. The only thing that frustrates me is that we lost by one measly point. And to some lily-livered sucker like you who isn't in it to win.
I want to win just as much as anyone here. I gave it my all out there.
You gave it your all? Did you really? You didn't give that hammer a proper swing even once.
That's because I thought I might hurt.
You saw for yourself that it was a toy, and the other members were bonking people on the head with it. Do you think everyone else is a bunch of psychopaths who are okay with bashing each other's brains in? And what about your team members? Did you ever think about them having to scurry around in that stuffy box? Your performance during this round was a disgrace. And I'm ashamed to have lost to someone like you. If you don't like what I'm saying or how I'm saying it, then I suggest you get out of my face.
Sorry about that. You came at a bad time. As you can see, Milk is in a rather foul mood. She gets pretty competitive sometimes. I apologize for her excessively harsh remarks. As for me, I'd recommend you take some time out and think about whether you're really giving this your all.
Time for an injection. Still hurt?
Alcoholic shot!
It's showtime with Noir and Blood.
Fire straight ahead! Together! When it comes to dominating the competition, nothing beats cold, hard cash. Hey there, Twinkling Bunny! We're about to eat! Aren't you hungry?
Hi, Alice. Actually, I'm a bit tired. I think I'll head to the room to rest. You two eat without me.
She seems way different from before. Do you think she's okay? Okay. Ready or not, here we come!
bored after resting, so I decided to do some cleaning. It's all spick and span now.
It sure is! You're amazing when it comes to cleaning!
You flatter me. Anyway, you two must be tired. Go ahead and wash up. How was the dinner?
Delicious! It would have been even better if you'd join us, Green Bunny. You're coming with us tomorrow, and I won't take no for an answer.
Okay.
Oh, that? Well, that's because she's not beaming like she was before.